Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and look, I get it. I fucking fully understand. People out there do not like Donald Trump. Okay, uh, I'm personally not a fan. Not really liking what he's done in the first few days of being in office. I feel he spends too much time focusing on the size of the inauguration and not some of the policies that he is trying to push forward. I think as a registered voter in this country, as a citizen of this country, I simply would just like to say, hey, dumbass, get your shit in order. You fucking won. Do your job. You're a public servant. Please get the fuck off Twitter. Get back to fucking work. All right. Then they say that social media causes billions and billions of dollars in wasted hours every single year, and I'm not necessarily inclined to disagree with that. I also don't really care, but Trump spends a lot of time on that. But social media also has the alternate effect, especially when it involves high school art teachers and mock assassinations. Yeah, because god damn it, that fucking happened. So over there in good old Dallas, Texas, at the W.H. Adamson High School, a art teacher, reportedly, I don't know how true this is, but reportedly by the name of Payal Modi, posted a video to her Instagram last Friday during the inauguration where she did this. Yeah, I know. Horrible shit, right? Takes a squirt gun, squirts it at a whiteboard, projecting an image of Trump, saying, die, die, die! It's like almost like pew, 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 pew. And somebody recorded it, and then she uploaded it to her Instagram, and then other people downloaded that, and then they uploaded it to the internet, and now she's placed on administrative leave while they conduct an investigation into this particular event. So the school has declined to comment any further, but some reports out there have said that the Secret Service has responded to this and that they are aware that the video took place. No word of whether or not they are in fact actively investigating. Now, a lot of people out there who are very diehard Trump supporters, from what I've read, have been like, lock the bitch up, fucking throw her away, fucking this is treason. She's calling for the assassination of the president with a fucking squirt gun. Seriously. Look, should she have done it? No, it's stupid. Should she have recorded it and uploaded it to her Instagram? No, that's even stupider. It's stupid, but it's also very indicative of where we are. And I talk about this a lot when social media posts go viral of like worse things. People don't think they're going to get caught because they don't think that these things are going to be seen, even though they essentially put them out there in the public space. It just cracks me the fuck up. And so this particular story, I watched the video. It's 9 seconds. I don't know what happened before, what happened after. We don't know any other context involving what went down with this teacher and projecting it on there. But here's the thing, and here's probably if she does get contacted by the Secret Service and they do, kind of push through an inquiry, and even with the school board trying to like do an investigation into this, she can simply argue it's an art project. It's an art project, and she might actually be able to get away with it being an art project. Again, it's a situation where we have to, I think it's dumb that she did it. I think the response to have her locked up is dumb as well. People are going to express themselves in different ways over Trump being president. And if she would have said, like, I want him to die and you need to go and kill him, then that's, I think, making more of a thinly veiled threat than anything else. Whereas she going and taking a squirt gun and shooting a projected image of him on a whiteboard is more of like a resistance sort of thing than anything else. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and people out there, I'm sure, will tell me in the comments, you're so wrong, Matt. There's no way. She was clearly calling for his assassination. It's like, she's got freedom of fucking speech. She shouldn't have done it in a classroom. I don't think that's the appropriate place for it. But at the same time, does it change anything going on in Washington? right? Is Trump going to come out and issue 18 tweets at 4 o'clock in the morning saying, oh, this teacher, if, you know, she made comments, she should be punished and shit. He's not going to fucking care because it has nothing to do with any of his ratings as a president or the people who went to the inauguration or 3 to 5 million illegal voters that he says happens based upon evidence that we haven't seen yet. But he knows it's to be true because he's the smartest guy in the room, according to him. Sorry, this video probably is more about my distaste with how things have been going thus far, because I see what can only be a 70-year-old petulant child throwing a fit about certain issues, and then I see his audience throwing a fit about an art teacher acting really fucking stupid. And I think everyone involved in this particular case, especially the teacher, just to be on the fair side, especially the teacher, is really fucking stupid. And she shouldn't have done it. So I don't know if she should be fired. I don't know if she's going to be fired. She probably, I mean, if enough people complain, she would be fired. If we know who she is directly, she probably would be fired. But it's also like, there is a time and place for everything, and that wasn't that. So I guess at the end, yeah, that was not the right place for this particular situation to happen, nor should she have done it probably in that particular way. But at the same time, it's like, it's a fucking squirt gun. She said squirt gun on her Instagram post. You know, it's the equivalent of pew, 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 pew. That's it. But people want to make it bigger than it is. People want to turn it into something bigger than it is. And that is very indicative of our culture, right? It's like I like to say, the right peddles in fake news, the left peddles in fake narratives. And this is a situation where this is not necessarily fake news. This really happened. This teacher really did this. It was stupid. But for one, we don't have any other context. So it's not like she's sitting there instructing her students to commit seppuku if they can't kill the president. None of that kind of stuff. It's just her acting like a fucking idiot. So we should treat it like she's acting like a fucking idiot and not trying to lead an insurrection or create an assassination plot against our 45th president. You know, because I don't know. Like, but the thing is, can you even have that kind of conversation? Really? You probably can't. You probably fucking can't. Because people out there don't want to hear it. They don't want to fucking hear it. They want to be mad over this teacher doing this thing. Because it justifies something, I guess, in their mind, you know? And I see a lot of this online, and people talking about these sort of things, and it's like, people are stupid sometimes. You know, people are fucking stupid. And I think we need to, like, take that into account before condemning someone to absolute death, you know? And that is, unfortunately, not where we are in our society. It's like, yes, I personally think that Donald Trump is a smart person. I just don't think he's going to be a good president for everybody. But that doesn't mean that I don't think he has intelligence. Like I said, I think he's a smart person. I think this teacher was upset at the way things went, and she acted in a stupid fashion. But unless the Secret Service finds written dossiers of her attempting to plot an assassination attempt, then let the school board handle it, suspend her, fire her, whatever they're going to do, but then not let that just be the fucking end of it. Let her learn from her mistake, but don't throw away her entire life as a fucking result.